Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's happening? ReWAD, reactive worlds a day. Just for a couple of hours on that day that I do happen to react or go radio reactive. You understand what I'm saying? Jumping straight into things, brother. You feel me? Jumping straight into things. I don't know how it's been looking like on your end. I hope y'all good, by the way. Hope y'all straight. Hope y'all feeling good. Everything cool. You feel me? Yeah, I don't know what's been hitting y'all timeline, man. But obviously it's probably because of my investment, you know what I'm saying, in this DDG and CINCO, because of the fact that I've been tapped into both these brothers' works, you feel what I'm saying, for a minute now. So yeah, of course I'm gonna be engaged, and once I become engaged in one video, you know what I'm saying, another shall be recommended type thing. So I get that, you feel what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, has it been on y'all radar the same way it's been on mine? So basically, aka, has it been living in y'all, you know what I'm saying, timelines rent free? You feel me? So yeah, jumping straight into things. I'll just jump straight into things, you know what I'm saying. I had already check this one out right here. Right, this one, this thing is so long though. Look at this, 2 hours 36, damn near 3 hours. So, you know, I started, as I wrote here, man, I started watching it, but let's go ahead and finish it off together. Extra pause, right, type shit. So that's where CINCO be exposing the capaholics, you know what I'm saying. I guess he's finna come out with the group messages, the texts, the whatever's, the receipts, aka, right, aka the receipts. And yeah, so basically this one is where he's, as y'all can see, you know what I'm saying, as y'all can see right here, it's damn near at the end. This red thing is damn near at the end, you know what I'm saying. So I've been tapped in, things like that, and I can tell you so far, like, just like CINCO, I've been waiting for, you know, Mood to come out with the text messages, because apparently he's got to come out with the receipts, you know what I'm saying, and expose exactly what has been spoken about, what has been texted about on the group chats, you know what I'm saying, to prove some sort of something. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off with y'all, you know what I mean. Pause again, and let's see what it's hitting on.
You know what I'm saying? I do, because I'm like, just looking at, I'm like, man, I didn't fit in that clip. Like, just looking at this shit going on, okay.
CINCO is who y'all think I am.
Yeah.
CINCO thinks he's better than everybody.
He's projecting.
CINCO thinks he's better than everybody in the group. Y'all think I think like that? Bro, when I get done with this stream, I'm raiding any one of my homies that's on live.
Chad, do I not raid people? I raid people with no viewers. I raid, that is, and it's, raid is not love. Like, that's what I be saying, gang. Like, you keep talking about business. Like, okay, like, yeah, you elevate business, but that don't discredit how you are as a person. That has nothing to do with how you are as a person. Like, I raid people too, gang. Like, everybody raids you. That's what the button was made for. You know what I'm saying?
I'm very selfless, bro. I'm so blessed in life, like, beyond. Like, I wake up every morning, I'm like, bro, how's my life like this? How did I come from Pontiac, Michigan, not having no damn hot water, bro? Y'all don't understand. I was poor. Listen, man, we go pour for pour. I was poured in this chat right now. Y'all, they never been poor to me. What? How did I go from being this poor to making it to this? I think about that.
And this nigga just continues to go, you know, this habit of going pour for pour, bro. It's so not it, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's not it, man. Don't go. I feel like, well, he has exposed in the past that, you know what I'm saying, he just needs to win. It's part of his character. It's part of who he is. You know what I'm saying? It's his nature at this point. You feel me? But making sure that you are heard, you know what I'm saying, or the fact that you were the poorest, making sure that point is you know what I'm saying, is put across. Hell nah, bro. What the hell are we doing, bro? Like, it's like, you never want to be beat at nothing. Pretty sure, like, if everybody just, like, caught some sort of disease, like, you'd be like, yo, bro, my shit burned the most. Let's say, you know what I'm saying? It's like you and a bunch of your brothers, like, having caught some sort of, like, STDs or some sort of, like, you know, sexually transmitted degeneracy. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, you probably one of them. Like, nah, I got the baddest one, man. I got the deepest one. I got the one that burns the most type shit. Like, that's crazy.
Every day I wake
That's
up,
ridiculous.
I don't hate. There's no point for me to hate.
So I can go pour for
I'm
pour.
blessed. Come on, Cat.
Pour for pour is crazy.
It was never poor to me, and we can go pour for pour whenever. I'll call my mama right now. Y'all was never poor. Won't pour.
I'll call my mama right now, man.
Yeah, that's sad, bro. That's not it, man.
Niggas gotta act their age, bro.
Plain and simple. You got hot water, and you got water, and you got light.
And another thing that I've noticed about this guy DDG, I don't know if this is some sort of defense mechanism, or if it's some sort of way to, you know, get whoever is beefing with him off of the beef, you know, their minds off of the beef onto some goofy shit, because he literally donated, I think, 5 gift. I think he gifted CINCO with 5. Is it $5? But 5 gifted. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I don't know if that was to just like ease CINCO off of this train of thought of this kind of back and forth that they both going through with each other. But you know what I'm saying? He has this habit of doing this though. I noticed it with Soul Illuminati. I noticed it with Bruce drop him off. You feel me? Who else did he do it with? He definitely did not do that shit with Reggie. Did he do it with Reggie? I doubt that he did it with Reggie. He did not do it with Reggie. But yeah, I'm seeing a pattern. This is something that he really literally does.
I'm not trying to hear that. Y'all gotta understand where I come from, bro. I'm a first generation college student. First generation to move out of Michigan. First generation to make it to LA and Hollywood. I'm gonna talk forever.
For sure.
Forever. And nobody can take that from me.
For sure.
Nobody. That's why I talk bro, you can't dim my light. And I'm saying that to everybody that ever hated on me. Give up. I'm never gonna stop talking about it.
Yeah.
You can never make me feel less about myself.
For sure.
I'm that.
Yeah.
When I look in the mirror, I say, you that. Can't nobody make you feel like you're not that. I don't give a.
Let me see. A person who has an excessive interest or or admiration of themselves. Okay. What does that mean?
Narcissist.
Oh, okay. I ain't know. Sorry. All right.
Come on, CINCO. You see what you're doing, my boy. What?
And if you don't move like that in your life, that's why you ain't where you want to be at.
Yeah.
If you don't look at yourself like you that, then you ain't gonna never be that.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So all this DDG ain't humble. I don't need to be.
Damn. What? Damn. What do you say me for, bro? Damn. God damn.
Yo, that's exactly what I was thinking, bro.
You got me
I'm like, yo, what you say fuck me for? Why you say fuck me for? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
nowhere, but looked over.
Exactly. And that's why I'm being looked over, because I'm being humble, because I remain humble. That's why I get looked over. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop remaining humble. That means I'm gonna continue to be humble somewhere else. I'm gonna be I'm gonna remove myself from.
Yeah, because basically, I feel like obviously the lesson is that the whole thing about respect, and I respect CINCO for this kind of stance on respect that he's taking. You know what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, respect will help you to realize that you only go where you are wanted, bro. You can only go where you're wanted. You know what I'm saying? Not where you're tolerated. Be where you're desired. You know what I'm saying? Be where your value is recognized. Be where, you feel me? So it's about all of that. So I feel like with him feeling disrespected by this guy DDG, it's like, you know, he doesn't feel that kind of value coming through. So it's only right, you feel what I'm saying? And I could do nothing but respect that. Facts. I'm not gonna lie.
Unhumble people, and I'm gonna go to a group of people that are humble, that align with my beliefs, that align with how the person I want to become.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? You started getting looked over, so now you're just like 50 Cent. You feel me? Like now you just 50 Cent, brother. But that's not right though, gang. You can't treat people like that, brother. You gotta remember where you came from. You gotta remain humble, brother. You have to. You have to, gang. But you're proving my point.
That would, like, nah, bro. That would dim my life, because I don't got no content to do in the house. All the niggas relying on hoes, I ain't got no content doing that.
Dog, this nigga, cuz, like, I ain't gonna lie, watching this in 2 times speed, again, this nigga, how fast is he? Let me see, actually. Let me go to, like, regular speed. Because this moving kind of fast, dog.
He heated. He's gonna move fast, of course.
That would, like, that would dim my life, because I don't got no content to do in the house. All the niggas relying on hoes, I ain't got no content doing that.
That was a little slower than I thought. I thought that was way faster. I'm like, damn, this nigga got a faster motherfucker. I be forgetting we got this 1.5.
What is this nigga? Ain't this nigga whole identity being a shark? Ain't that his whole identity?
Oh, wow. Hey, hold on. Why is voice like hey, calm down there, my brother.
Calm down, my brother.
My brother, hold on. Why is voice crook like that? Hold on.
What this nigga? Ain't this nigga whole identity being a shark? Ain't that his whole identity?
Is that shark?
His whole identity is a shark.
I'm dead.
Just say you married. That's what you gotta say.
Dang, just say I'm
You
married.
be around no girls. Well, cool, nigga. You could've locked your door.
Yeah.
Or you could've went back home.
Yeah.
Nobody
And that's, and
forcing no girls on you.
yeah. And that's why I pause, right? Yes, no, he's definitely right, as far as that goes. But he's not listening. I did not say, I'm not saying it, like, if he would have listened, he'll understand the context clues that led up to the sentence. If you listen, I'm saying that I'm glad I wasn't in that house because there's no content for me in that crib. Yes, I'm the biggest shark, yes. Yes. You know that.
CINCO.
MS5.
You know that. But I am in a relationship now. Okay? I'm in a relationship now. So therefore, I'm saying I'm glad I'm not in that house because the first day you guys have the trap house with all the girls. No.
Because priorities, man. Come on, just come out with it. We know, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, it's nothing wrong with that. It's actually something really admirable. You know what I mean? You're a father to be now and things like that. So you really gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put your priorities straight. I could do nothing but respect that, brother. You feel what I'm saying? It's nothing but respect there, bro.
Second
Facts.
day, you guys had the crib, you had a party. No real content, just girls. Not saying you guys won't have any real content in the future. I'm just speaking out off of what I've seen so far. And those 2 days would have been no content for me because what am I going to do? That's what I'm saying. That's why we have to listen. That's why we have to listen.
What? Basically, he told y'all why he ain't here.
And another thing why I respect this, man, I was watching my boy Astral Dior, right? I was watching my boy Astral Dior. He be talking about he be kicking it with Young Dom Reacts, you know, Birdo, and I think he mentioned another guy, right? So he like, yo, they all, you know, do this content thing, but they like desktop streamers, you feel me? Shout out my desktop streamers out there, man. The realest soldiers doing it, you feel me? Yo, making it work with the nothing but just desktop, that's another kind of art, bro. That's another kind of skill you know what I'm saying, that you develop doing that and keeping it going, keeping it entertaining. But they all do the same kind of content. They was thinking, and you know, Astral Dior, I was tapped into an Astral Dior honorable reaction, right? He was talking about like they had come up with the idea to start up a content house. You feel what I'm saying? They were trying to go crazy with the content. You know what I'm saying? Get a whole house and everything like that. But you know, my boy Astral, he brought up the fact that they are all family men. They shouldn't have started families then. You feel what I'm saying? So there's that aspect too. There's the aspect of being self-aware enough, bro, you know, to because you know, like respecting your limitation is something, you know, that you display as a healthy human being. You know what I'm saying? You recognize your limitation, you see what it's about. You know what I mean? And then you find your way around it if you feel like there should be a way around it, right? But be real with yourself in the way where you could see, man, when something is going to not be sustainable, at least on your part, right? You're a family guy. You're talking about being involved in a content crib. When are you gonna get the time to be with family? You know what I'm saying? You already, this whole content thing is super just demanding, you know what I'm saying, in terms of your attention, your energy, your focus, to make it work in a way where we gain a sustainable bag out of it. But then now what that would do is suck the life out of your family life. You know what I'm saying? We talking like this, you're a new father at the same time, or you've been a father and you got like a whole situation, or you're just a family man. Everybody is just dependent on you, or you got other responsibilities that are unrelated to you being a dad. Like, there is such things, bro. You feel me? But like with this isolated example with Astral Dior and his guys, it's like, yeah, bro, it's like it wouldn't make sense for them. So they literally, if they trying to do something together, they have to come up with something else. And what a healthy mind does, a healthy mind comes up with another creative solution to what we already got going on, and you work around what you already have going on. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like a mind that can already do that with Moo right here, it's business first, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's business first. I mean, he got his own situation as far as being a family man goes. He got his own kid, but you know what I'm saying? Only he knows how, you know what I mean? Only he and the people involved with that situation know how he's handling that situation. You feel me? Whether he's prioritizing it the right way, the way it's supposed to be prioritized. But there we go. He's jumping into the content crib thing because his priorities according to his own character and personality and all that kind of jazz. That's how he chooses to go about things. But you also gotta respect how CINCO is thinking about things, right? Like, that's like, let's just be honest with one another here. You feel me?
But that's what I'm saying. People like this will not allow you to grow. They're gonna attach you to who you used to be. They're not gonna let you grow.
Damn.
That's why you have to separate yourself with people that align with what you want to be in life, or the person that God wants you to become.
So I can't be in the house. Too many girls run around. Nothing it has. I'm telling y'all, him not being a capaholic is not 100% me.
Okay. And what is that again? Let me see. Main habits, sense of self-importance, entitled, okay, preoccupation with power, okay, and success, okay. Can only be around people who are important or special.
Why you talking like a therapist, nigga?
Arrogant, okay.
Therapist.
Lack empathy, okay.
Therapist CINCO.
Must be admired.
What?
Ooh, must be admired is a good one, actually. Must be admired. Envious of others,
That's
or
crazy.
believe that others are envious of them. That's some good ones right there. That's some good ones right there. They're not bad people. They're not bad people. They're just problematic, that's all. Now, the reason why I don't want to be in the crib has nothing to do with him, chat. It has nothing to do with our argument, no nothing. It's because girls in the house, that's why I don't want to be there. Somehow he plays no part in this. Somehow.
Nothing it has. I'm
Nothing.
telling y'all, him not being a capaholic is not 100% me.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. Cause I dropped out before.
Things that go into why he's not here.
Yeah.
The hell is he talking about? He gripping his underarms even more now?
Yeah.
It's leaking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you did mention the fact that he, you know, you dropped out before and he called you back type thing. Okay, we clocked that. We got that.
You feel me? I got a bigger table.
Went from a shark to a damn sea.
Yeah.
Okay, you was just Mr. Sharky.
I was.
So you gotta
Keyword was.
And come to the next era of life. You know what I'm saying? And be like,
Nah, I respect it, bro.
Like, maybe this
It's
like
cool.
But it's like sometimes like the way like your plan and God's plan. You feel me? Like you be like. For real, fool. Like your plan and God's plan. Like, I see it, bro. And I see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do see. I really trust in God.
For real.
And really like.
Hey, look.
Game on.
And I see y'all say you posting screenshots.
Yeah.
Tell him,
Yeah.
tread lightly. I don't even want to go that deep.
Yeah.
Bro, I can literally, I don't even want to, I'm not, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even want to go that deep.
Yeah.
I will go deep.
Yeah. Hey,
And it's gonna get,
Daryl, you have to say Ayo after that, buddy. Buddy, you have to say Ayo. You have to chill, all right? That's kind of crazy. That's a little crazy to say to me. I'm still a guy. I hope you understand that.
I don't even want to go that deep.
You
I
don't
will
have
go deep.
Hey, man.
And it's gonna get deeper than deeper than deep.
Hey, hold on, man. Chill out, gang. Chill out, gang.
You wildin', bro.
Look, he like what screenshot? He like what y'all niggas see? Like, hold on, like nah, the guy. That's you, gang. You show him. When you ready to show him, gang, you show. You want everybody to just be quiet and believe you. Show the messages, brother. If it ain't that, brother, you can just keep online and just talk your way out of shit. But if you ain't gonna show that game, you might as well just leave it alone, brother.
Bro, it's like, not really depressed, but just like, man, God, where you taking me, man? Where you taking me, man? Like, I don't know where you taking me. Where you taking me, man? You feel me? And I say all to say, man, I'm not big in no program, bro. I genuinely respect and love everybody in that group, bro. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, bro, I just can't tolerate no disrespect, especially when it comes from a deeper place. You know, I leave the group chat still talking viciously about a nigga. Still talking viciously about a nigga. Ain't nobody.
They don't give a what I'm talking about. You worry about that screenshot. Look at it.
Damn. For real? Why you be keeping getting up? Why you keep steady getting up every time? He be triggered for real. What?
Look. He worry about the chat. Look how you look at the chat.
Why we stripping down for?
Look.
Why we taking our clothes off for?
Look.
Oh my God, bruh. What's his chat talking about type shit? Wait.
And I wasn't saying that screenshot is the reason I'm mad. I'm just showing like just his childish side.
DDG equals 50 Cent. He mad for real. Batman DDG equals 50 Cent. They comparing mans to 50 Cent. What? They spamming DDG equals 50 Cent?
Yeah, that's all that screenshot.
Oh, you be trolling on some shit. Oh my God, dog. This is not what?
Shot was just.
This is funny, man.
Shit. It didn't make me mad. That didn't.
Oh, they spam that he is like 50 Cent.
His shirt. Oh, that's cute.
The program, he done printed a shirt called what? Hey man, Daryl, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like classic troll energy, bro. Damn.
The program, you got.
Curtis, what's that guy named Curtis? Curtis Jackson. Man, come on. This nigga had a point when he was calling himself Moo Jackson. Remember? Well, he was going off of the angle of paralleling his trajectory or his legacy to Michael Jackson, so he called himself Moo Jackson, but now his chat spamming that he's like 50 Cent. It's fitting that he's actually Moo Jackson, Curtis Jackson, Moo Jackson. Crazy. Nice.
Because he not.
It's all alignment, bro.
You not money hungry. Sell that, man.
Yeah.
Just cause nigga, when you want to hear, you kind of get taken for weakness. You know what I'm saying? Like start to just.
No wonder he's attached.
That shit, it boosted.
No wonder he's attached to that Jackson last name.
Ooh, know that gift. No gifted. Know that.
Yeah.
Let me know y'all got that note. Please let me know y'all got y'all notes.
Yeah.
What was the first note? The first note, he never talked behind nobody back.
Yeah.
Second note was gifted. What was the third note? Make sure y'all get all the notes together, right?
Yeah. My bro started, I made a certain group chat, and I text those certain, you know what I'm saying, that I feel are really my brothers. I text them niggas, and I said, man, I got the messages, but I told them, man, hey, bro, I hope y'all, whatever y'all pray for in this crib, man, for real. Like, before they started this shit, I said, I wish y'all the best, bro. Go out there and show why y'all deserve this. You feel me? And I feel like it all worked out for the best. Kelly didn't have one, now he has one. T.O. had the smallest one, now he has a nice.
Look at his face, like, he got he don't give about what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Nathan, bro.
He's ready to talk.
I feel like being not good with this damn, like, God just had different blessings for me. And I don't
Just say you're in a relationship, nigga. You ain't all this extra beating around the bush. It's cool, bro. It's cool.
It has nothing to do with that, bro.
It's cool.
Like nothing, bro.
Man, come on, CINCO, bro. I saw your thumbnail, brother.
I wouldn't have viewers in the house. Of course I'm gonna have viewers in the house.
I saw your thumbnail, brother. Where is the part where you expose the text? Where's the part where niggas expose the text? The thumbnail got you showing a phone, bro. Was you showing text or what? What is this? Oh, is this where you show something or where he shows something?
This was mad.
Let me see that.
It's right there, guy.
You laughing in his face the whole time.
Let me see that.
I would have said, fuck Reggie dead.
Let me see that.
Nah,
Let me see that.
I got side with my brother. You feel me? But come on, man. It ain't like I hate when niggas try to bring street shit to streamer shit, and it's like, gang, like, come on, brother. Like, come on, gang. You can't treat the streets like you can't treat streaming like the streets, brother. It's not the streets, brother.
Acting like this public.
It's the stream streets.
This is what he said. Let me show you this.
Ba-dum-tsh.
And watch this. This is some real. Like, look what he do.
Can y'all read that?
Watch this. He gonna read what I say and say it the exact wrong way, cause he know what I said.
Alright, what we got going on? I would have said F Reggie did that for ninjas to be rap battling face to face 4 months later on Mafiathon 3. Okay.
I would have said, fuck Reggie dead dad for to be rap battling face to face 4 months later. Laughing moments. You was just working out with this. Bro, you doing push-ups, this and that. This a fake. He's a fraud.
This nigga really crashing.
Dog been like telling y'all to note 3 times for that message right there, guys.
You really crashing.
The whole time you want to diss his dead daddy? If me and Reggie beef is just so deep, why are you laughing in the face and acting like y'all buddy? Do y'all remember in Rome, just pulling me to the side, talking about some be a bigger person game? Whole time on the side, he want me to do violence. So I'm a hoe for being a bigger person?
Gang, first of all, that's literally not what the f I said, gang. Let's go back to the message. The message says, I would have said Reggie's, I don't want to say it because I don't want to I don't really like saying that, but I would have said F Reggie's Bam for to be rap battling face to face 4 months later on Mafia-thon 3. Keyword, I would have. And I'm saying that to say, you was mad at me. You was feeling, y'all niggas made me feel like I was a fake ass because I didn't hop in the middle of the beef when I literally said, I don't want to hop in it because I don't want to be in the middle of this and seem like a fake. You feel me? Because it has nothing to do with me. As far as, especially when you take it to dissing dead pops, I don't want to be in the middle of that. Because where I'm from, that don't never end well. So I don't want to be in that, especially if it ain't called for. Because, mind you, Reggie didn't even diss his brother. Another said something about him. And he just chasing clout. You feel me? So therefore, you can't treat bro for another actions, brother. You feel me? Like, you can't do that, man. You feel me? So it's like, now I'm like, he didn't even say nothing about him. So I'm like, damn, like, y'all kind of dissing bro pops. I feel everything else, but it's like, I ain't trying to get in that food. Like, it's already a sticky situation. I'm cool, gang. I'ma just, as long as nobody put hands on my bro, that's all I'm worried about, gang. That's when I'll step in. But as far as y'all going back and forth, gang,
yep,
I'm good, gang. Like, I'm good, brother. Like, but he intentionally read this message wrong. Like, how does this mean I dissed his dad? Like, be for real, brother. Like, and he just supported my text because he said, oh, wasn't he in room talking about squash it? Like, yes, man, this is exactly why I said squash it, buddy.
I would have said, fuck Reggie dead dad to be rap battling face to face 4 months later.
Like, this whole time, I ain't gonna lie, it's like this whole time he literally is like trying to like
working out with this
not understand me.
Like y'all buddy do violence. So I'm a hoe for being a bigger person.
Yeah.
Well, bro, he was trying to like test the temperature. He was like actually saying something that like was potentially really real. The fact that he would have dissed that homie on your behalf just for y'all to like come back and kick it a couple months later. And then obviously after that, you know what I'm saying? It's like the aftermath would have been like, you know, that clip of him dissing Reggie's dad for you would have like remained to this day. You feel me? And now he would have like he would have had to revert to something like publishing you know, an apology or some shit where he's like checking himself. Yo, I was out of pocket. Yo, da 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 da. Yo, I didn't know they was gonna kick it on Bigathon 3 months later. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So, come on, man. Like, I mean, I feel where he's coming from, bro. I feel where he's coming from. And now, obviously, you know what I mean? The shit was, like, so not real, so disingenuous. Like, that, you know what I mean? He just saw through all that and was like, damn, why not just, like, work out with the nigga? What?
No, definitely. That's what I'm
If
saying.
that's
He
what
said
we
something
saying.
about his son, like, all right, like, that's why I say, like, now y'all just clashing. Like, I'm not in that, brother. That's between y'all. But if bro put a hand on you, I'm with you, though. And I said that various times. If bro put a hand on you, I'm with you regardless. But as far as hopping in this and trying to argue with on the internet, I'm not finna do that, bro.
Trying to wolf back and forth and bark back and forth.
Get you and is that, brother. But as far as I don't have to indulge in internet beef to support my bro. I don't have to do that, brother. I'm with it all the time. If I'm with you and bro hit you or something, what you think I'm gonna do, brother? All respect to them, but even the same way it goes.
Yeah, nah, we see it, bro. Like, look, man, like, as I shared, bro, as I shared earlier, I had pre-watched this video, so I did get exposed to, you know, the fact that Moo ended up just gifting this nigga 5 subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is it 5 or 50? Something like that. Right? And then, you feel me? Oh, just based off of that, it's not gonna be, I don't think it's permanent damage. I think it's nothing but just like, you know what I'm saying, the entertainment of content creators, for sure. For sure. I don't know whose video I was watching, but, you know, it was speculated. It had been speculated that these brothers might just be back together like in no time. Not in no time, but like give it some time. It might happen. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it might have been D Green or whatever, or Ty Boogie. No, I don't think Ty Boogie covers this kind of shit. But yeah, bro. Yeah, the nigga was even gifted 5 subs, bro, and now it's just like point proven. You know, niggas proving points from their sides of the story and this, that, and the third. But the one perspective I do want to dive into, though, pause again, is BENDADONN. You know what I'm saying? BENDADONN has some sort of little friction type energy, or he went through some sort of friction with DDG as well. You know what I'm saying? And he was talking about, yo, I'm not having that. I'm not going for that, bro. This little tough guy act that you got going on, but we know that really, bro, like when it really comes down to it, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to mess with me on that front. Like, that was BENDADONN, you know what I'm saying, towards DDG. You feel me? And he has little broed DDG on multiple occasions. You feel what I'm saying? So I know he ain't one to be messed with. I know he ain't one to just like clock this little, you know, DDG narcissistic type personality display of energy type shit. So I'm really curious to know what homie got on his mind about this whole thing, man. And what homie got on his mind about DDG in general, because it ended up being kind of smoky between himself and Moo Jackson, aka DDG. So yeah, let's hear him out, man.
They got some going on, and basically CINCO was like, I'm not with that. So
yeah,
it's some it's some weird going on. I think it's past that. Yeah, I think it's past that. But
well, the good thing is Deshay's still cool with him.
Deshay's a good dude though, but Deshay's more so. Deshay just in it to get clip. He just want to be a big streamer.
And he will be.
Yeah, but he don't give what's right. But the thing is, certain grow up certain ways. You know what I'm saying? And certain don't accept certain. So
yeah.
Wait, bro, Ben, who's this, nigga?
That's just,
who's this, bro?
You know what I'm saying?
Because you like both of them.
Yeah, but it's just like
is that Mon Dukes?
Down to respect.
What?
Everything comes down to respect. That's
so
it.
I was you, I would just stay completely out of it.
Yeah, but why you think I'm doing my own? I'm not joining no groups or no doing nothing. Like I like being free and doing what I want to do.
Yeah, because they wanted you to be part of Capaholics. So I'm glad you didn't.
Mama, it's okay. It ain't no bad. Still with them guys. Just like that ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that must be Mom Dukes, right?
You gotta stay true to like yourself.
All right, shout out.
I'm not in this.
Doing the stream with moms.
Like, views or cloud or none of that. This is another vessel for me to be able to like deliver comedy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're the only one that keep it real with him. He let money define him. He a lame. You ain't gonna say it, but you see right through him. We all can tell you solid gang.
What are they talking about?
Appreciate that that TTS game.
What was that?
They was just talking about me.
Oh.
See the thing, yeah. If it's in there, we keep in there, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm you know, mama, you know I gotta keep like this internet like fun guy thing, and then off like I'm still like a man, you know what I'm saying? So like you can't, it's hard when you start blurring the lines between like what you gonna accept because of this internet stuff and what you gonna accept because, you know what I'm saying, because you're a man. Yeah, we're gonna see. I wanna see what they got going, like what's gonna be said between, you know what I'm saying, them two guys, because that's really like, that's the core. It really ain't me. It really ain't got to do with me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's see. Baby, you just wanna reach.
Yeah, you could tell that Ben is not really into the festivities, bro. The frenzy, you know what I'm saying, of, oh, this guy said this, oh, this guy said, you could tell he don't even give a fuck. He got his moms on the thing, just explaining like just his position on things to his mother. So obviously he doesn't have like an offensive kind of attitude towards the thing, you know what I'm saying? Like even with him and his seat situation with Moo, I don't think it's that deep. Homie really don't give, you know what I'm saying? He don't give no F's about this whole thing. He, as he is saying, is tuned in just like how the audience is tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Where things is gonna end up with these two brothers, man. What's up?
Here's DDG.
Yep.
To the internet. I don't do that. Like, we get into it all the time. I done got into it with me and Deshae done got into it before. Me and my brother get into it before. Me and everybody, we in our group chat, we get into it all the time. Like, but we never bring it to the internet. Like, that's just not a thing. And I feel like when somebody brings to the internet, it's obviously it's alternative motive.
Ulterior motives.
Make money or to
What's their valedictorian?
side.
That's not
Now,
everybody's motive though.
I had to unfollow this man. I don't even want to say his name. I had to unfollow this.
What's up with this whole thing of I don't even want to say his name when shit is obviously pointing at y'all too, bro? What's up?
TikTok. This posting everything that's negative about me. Now that's what's weird to me. Like, I would never take it that far to try to he's literally trying to create negative PR on me. Mind you, this is somebody that I considered to be my homie. You know what I'm saying? At one point, fight all the time. This is what we do, right? This is how we do. It's like I don't do that. Like, I might come on here and I might be childish. I might play around, troll, shit like that. But at the end of the day, I would never try to fuck up somebody PR or somebody face card
We
over a
watching
petty
Oh,
little
so
beef.
that's his-
So this is basically like how you react to somebody like he's live right now. So the chat was like, go check out what he's talking
I'm
about.
gonna break everything down,
Oh, so
right?
that's what they're
That's
saying
what I'm gonna
on
do
his
this stream.
Right.
It could have been over. It never had to be this deep.
He's schooling his mother on how this stream shit works, man. W Ben.
I didn't say, hey, CINCO did this and this.
Schooling Mon
Chat,
Dukes.
y'all pay attention too. Like pay close
Alright,
attention.
cool.
Accent.
I got you.
Y'all was just enjoying the content, right? And y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Eventually, y'all would have stopped asking for CINCO. So that was my plan. I'm like, I'm not gonna.
It's
bring
Nia
this
J
shit
with that
to
sub. I
the
appreciate
internet
you.
At the
Don't
end
you
of
have
the
to push
day,
that noise?
I care about this. No matter if I don't with them now.
My bad.
Chat, y'all pay
I
attention
literally
too.
was
Like
ignoring it.
pay
It
close
would get
attention
to
to
a- Y'all stop asking, and y'all was just enjoying the content, right? And y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Eventually, y'all would have stopped asking for CINCO. So that was my plan. I'm like, I'm not gonna.
It's
bring
Nia
this
J
shit
with
to
that
the
sub. I
internet
appreciate you.
because at the end
Alright,
of
pay
the day,
attention, Ben.
I care about this.
That's what you
No
say.
matter if I don't with them now,
Which one? This one?
I don't want to see lose. You know, that's not my intent.
Oh.
Me hating on CINCO,
Wrong one, ma.
bad about CINCO does nothing for me.
Wrong button.
It doesn't change.
Man, W Ben, man. Schooling his mother on the streaming thing, man. That's cool.
Very minor to me.
She be pressing the wrong things. It's cute.
What's that one?
It does not. It doesn't change
just like you
my
say, stay
trajectory
boom.
in life. Nothing. Like
That's the
whatsoever.
boom, mama.
Very minor to me. I'm a grown man. I got way bigger fish to fry. I got way bigger mother things that I.
And I didn't
Man, somebody
understand
with that sub. I appreciate.
this content this comment right here, bro, where I got way bigger fish to fry as if nobody else got fish to fry. AKA as if nobody else got like priorities that are set. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got some things to focus on that are like beyond this right here. You're not the only one, bruh. Right? And I guess that's the CINCO. That's the point that CINCO was trying to make. Right?
Stop talking about me. And that's coming as. And
Okay.
That's not a threat. None of that. I'm just telling you from experience.
Okay, I think I got what I wanted to get, bro. Like with the Ben situation, I'm gonna go ahead because I think I already get the point of where he stands with this whole CINCO and DDG thing, right? Like I know where I kind of see the idea, the picture. So if you want to get tapped into that, man, go ahead and watch this reaction, Ben's reaction. It's on his own channel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can check it out. I don't know if y'all be able to see this. I'll zoom it in for you. It's on his channel for sure. You know what I'm saying? Right, BENDADONN live. So go ahead and check out the response, bro. This shit is like mad long. I already see like he's tapped into this whole thing just like how the viewers are. You know what I'm saying? Just like how me and you are. Now you can go ahead and leave it in the comment section of what you think. You know what I'm saying? Leave it in Ben's comment section right here on this channel that I'm reacting to from Ben. Like leave it on there what you think about this whole thing. You feel me? What you think about Ben's whole demeanor and energy towards this here thing, right? Let me go ahead and get back to my posts, bro. I want to go ahead and get back to my post, but yeah, as y'all see, bro, like Big BENDADONN, bro, like he you know, he got that big, you know, that older guy demeanor type energy towards him. So obviously I wouldn't even expect him to act any different way than how he's acting right now, receiving this whole thing, right? Hey, I'm actually seeing a nice recommended video out here. Fuck, I think it's gone. Ah, it was an Astral Dior video, man. And this nigga was talking, and this nigga talking about, nah, not this one. I don't want this one. I want the one that, you know, he's talking about the cost of being a brand. You know what I'm saying? This was what suggested to me, so this is what I want to see. You cannot do me like that, bro. You cannot like suggest this thing, and one mistake that I do, you want to take it away. One mistake that I do, you want to take it away. The cost of becoming a brand. You feel me? Hold on. Let's get some of this education from my boy Don. I mean, from my boy Astral Dior, bro. Let's get it.
Reacting to the cost of becoming a brand. There's something about being that person that sticks to themselves, doesn't go super mainstream on them, and kind of just does their thing. That is very, you know, respectable, and they really just grinding and coming up off their community and staying down, being consistent. But there's also a different level of respect when it comes to the people that can break into that. They're coming up with Dior burgers and
Dior burgers
and stuff like that. And I got a Dior
Let's go
at McDonald's, like, you know what I'm saying?
What's
That's
up?
a certain grind too that you gotta respect. Let's get into it, man.
Let's go.
I appreciate y'all. Watch the other channels. Let's do it.
Love you too, brother. Let's get it.
Ever since Mr. Beast blew up in 2020 and slowly worked his way up to be the face of YouTube, people have been saying he altered the way YouTube completely works, or he quote-unquote ruined YouTube. Everything became about pop-up text and crazy CGI visual effects and
that's true. Fast pace. There's a book that I encourage every person that's trying to do content to read. It's called The YouTube Formula. And Mr.
The YouTube
Beast,
Formula?
He co-signs that book a lot. And
the YouTube Formula. The YouTube Formula. Okay, hold it right there. Because after your video right here, I might as well just see a review. Or just like see it, you know, catch a little bit of it. The YouTube Formula. Let me see what they got going on, bruh. Let's see what y'all talking about. Let me just I'm gonna go ahead and cue it. Alright. The preview. Okay, that's the preview. Alright. I might just No. Okay, let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. Okay. Boom.
How the state of YouTube and how things are moving, but it also talks about how you need to adapt. And one thing Mr. Beast doesn't know how to do is adapt. Apparently, in an interview, he's been talking about slowing it down more, not doing everything fast, explosion, boom, bam, cutting all these things out because
because that's not traditional media. You know what I'm saying? That's only fit for traditional media kind of intentions.
This is the state of YouTube and what they're rewarding.
Type content.
Things like Sam Sulek. We got Sam Sulek drives all the way to the gym. He's talking. It's quiet as hell. He's just lifting and stuff like that. It's not a lot. And YouTube has been rewarding that. That's why I also like part of my content. Y'all be like, why don't you cut out with the battery thing? Why don't you cut out?
The battery thing. So you make it something that is yours. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, yeah, right? Because it's all about the intention of having your unique selling point or your unique point of identification. Oh, my battery. You know what I say? Yo, oh, my battery. If I come up with a t-shirt and it says, oh, my battery, right? With an exclamation point at the end of that quotation statement. If you're part of the Astral Dior community, you already know what I'm talking about. That's genius. For you to not erase the my battery thing. Nice.
Certain things.
Okay.
All the titles messed up Dior. I just don't take it as serious because
it's your thing.
Not that deep, to be honest.
And it ends up becoming your unique thing. Like Yeah, we all know he never, you know what I'm saying? He always got the misspelt words in his titles. Or yeah, we know he doesn't even respond to chat, but chat is always engaged. You know what I'm saying? Chat actually messes around and just engages with its own self. The people around the chat, they just engage with their own self whenever homie live. Like we know he doesn't, you know, he doesn't bat an eye towards us, the chat, but we mess with being around here. Like,
look at people like Flight.
It could be your thing.
Flight he don't even put a thumbnail on his videos.
That's what I'm saying. But like it goes, it moves. I feel like even DJ Academics for a while, he was like he was not a thumbnails guy, right? Like you just see his face, you're like, oh, that's Ack, but you know that's Ack. You hop in like real quick. Pause. You feel me?
Talking about me, the mess up word on the thumbnail. Flight doesn't even have a thumbnail most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the time, yeah.
That's just what it is, man. Just say to YouTube, you do what you. It seems like you really just do what you want to do these days.
And keep consistent at it, and never fall. Make sure you never fall, because you're eventually gonna meet your crowd and your community, and that's who we catering to, right? Our community. They're out there. You just need to be consistent enough for them to eventually bump into your things, bump across, you know what I'm saying? Come across your stuff.
Mr. Beast editors to
Facts.
Empire. Even Mr. Beast himself admits all the time that he completely changed the fabric on YouTube. Because of that, last year he started changing his video styles to be more slower and comfortable to watch, while also tweeting out at other creators to stop doing that type of overstimulating content. But the damage
because he recognized he got to stop that shit.
From that has already been done. Now I'm gonna be honest, while he did impact YouTube to be in that type of format and creators out there still follow it, people saying nowadays that authentic creators no longer happen because of Mr. Beast are completely wrong. I mean, come on.
Completely.
You're watching me. Yes, I'm glazing myself. I will say come-ups with someone like Queso, for example, are a perfect example of how they still happen. Only 3 years ago was he streaming out a 2 megabyte Wi-Fi setup, and now he gets 50 to 60,000 viewers every time he streams. And someone like Speed, who literally sat at his desk like a classic 2010s YouTuber raging at games and shit. I think the thing that really changes creators is when they turn from a creator to a full-on brand. And someone I've been hearing people say that a lot about
Kai
is Kai Cenat. As someone who started seeing Kai a couple of years back, I think even the biggest Kai Cenat fans will tell you he's completely changed the way he acts on camera. Down to the jokes he'll make and what he even does on stream is totally different. And look, just to get this out the way, I'm not some big Kai Cenat hater fan page that shits on everything he does. Like, I remember when they were trying to cancel him for not building a school in Nigeria because he said he was gonna do it. The school gets built in a couple months.
Hey, that guy in the back seat so chop. What's going on?
In Africa. Not to mention the amount of forms you would have to get signed off from the government, and also it's out of the country.
And we talking about in Africa, like certain things in Africa, that's ignorant. In Nigeria, certain things being corrupt. You know how it works and how certain things move, bro. You don't know what the hell going on.
Well, but you could tell as he started climbing to the top of Twitch, he had this thing happen, which happened to Mr. Beast, turning yourself into a brand, therefore having to hold back things you used to do. And the problem with this specifically as a creator is because people see your come up and how you used to act. Then when they see you kind of pulling back on it or afraid to be like that, it feels like a betrayal to the people that used to watch you. I would compare perfectly to a creator and a music artist. A music artist can pull this off because they're signed to a label and usually come out polished to how the label already wants them. Meanwhile, with the creator, people see the change happen over time. There's a ton of TikTok edits of Kai from that time and people saying they miss him before he changed. And now because he's changed over time, it's made a whole new meme of people pretending to be Kai's viewers, basically saying they're the most parasocial people on the planet.
Hey, before we get back into the video, I got a way you can actually like.
Damn.
You don't have to study, bro. And once you spare time.
What? When did you start watching Kai Cenat?
Whoa. A 80-something-year-old man watching that thing is different. Wow, okay. What? POV, you're watching over Kai Cenat while he sleeps so the boogeyman don't get him. What?
This is how I imagine the 30,000 people that are up at 5 o'clock in the morning watching this.
Yeah, the ones that are insomniac and can't even go to sleep. You watch Kai drooly, sleepy body ass. You know what I'm saying? You watched his. Come on, bro. This what you be on, bro.
I'd imagine.
Be honest, bro. Put it in the comments. You do this, right? If you do this, it's no shame. Just be honest, right? This is crazy, bro.
Also, his subathon did not help the narrative because people started calling it the Begathon halfway through.
Oh yeah.
Kind of set up like a TikTok live stream.
I saw that.
Sleeping, where if you gifted subs, stuff would happen to him. Not no prank him John type of stuff, but regular things. And to reach the goal, he probably did have to do stuff like this. It's 1 million Twitch subs, but the clips just
look absolutely atrocious.
In the first 30 minutes of me taking a shower, it is called Dirty 30.
Wait, bro, let me see. Let me see how it really looks like with this guy on like 1 million subs on.
Much love.
Right here, dog. Hold on. Kai Cenat, where that nigga at, bro? He's not even online. Hold on.
The guy from Dune.
Kai, bro, where you at, bro? Let's see how it look like with the million, with the M subs. You know what I'm saying? That don't tell me I gotta search for this man, bro. Come on, bro. Follow channels, blah blah blah. He's not online. Okay, let me see more. Kai C19, he's here. 19. What the fuck? I thought it was just 1M, bro. It's 19M, bro. Bro, look at that,
Everybody
bro.
get in here, y'all.
Nah, dog. 19. This nigga just hit 1 million for 1 day, bro, and then like that shit just compounds like a mug, bro. It just I think from that point onwards it just multiplies, you know, the number of people you already got. It just doubles that until, you know what I'm saying, from 1 to 19. When did the Mafiathon 3 end, bro? Nah, that's salute for sure, bro. That's crazy.
If you guys sub up, you guys
That's crazy.
make me more dirty.
Whoa.
Wait, but how can somebody upgrade you though? That's my question.
And I guess now he's extra dirty, bro. This motherfucker on like 19M, bro. That's crazy work, bro. Nice though.
How do you earn upgrades?
They can get up to 500 gifted in the next 30 minutes.
530? God damn!
Yeah, this is.
That's crazy, bro.
Like, I mean, don't be seeing things, but you could tell like he was tired. He was either tired or
he was
a mixture of tired and all right, I gotta get this sub.
Me personally, I noticed the difference though between this subathon versus his others. Is this one was a lot more corporate and focused on hitting
Very
the goal
corporate.
mainly. Like he had a ton of A-list celebs coming through, Kim Kardashian, Selena Gomez, etc. And I noticed when you reach that point to people where you as a creator feel unreachable and are with these huge people, you don't feel as authentic to them, and they know you're gonna have to hold back things to reach that point. There was also a lot of celebs coming through and using Kai's platform just to promote their dip. Mariah Carey literally showed up for 30 minutes to promote her album and left. Compared to Kai having a full sleepover stream with Drewski and Kevin Hart where they both actually cared about giving good content. That's what people actually liked about Kai in the past when he started.
Yes, bro. That's what we're talking about.
Who don't just want a free promo. I understand too though that people change and sometimes that's
People
not what they
change,
are
bro.
anymore. But there's a difference between growth versus changing yourself to make sure your brain is 100% neat. Another way you could tell a creator is kind of focused more on their brand and less about authenticity is the way they approach certain political issues. This should be clear. I'm not saying every creator has to talk about every little political issue going on, but a good indicator for people has been how creators approach the topic of Palestine. At this point, Palestine has got to be like a 95% to 5% issue on how people feel about it. A majority of countries agree how the Israeli government is and has straight up admitted they're ethnically cleansing Palestinians, except of course the United States of America. By the way,
Hey, that minister going crazy. What the hell?
$43,000 off your tax dollars. So, in the name of freedom, this is a small sacrifice you must accept.
What?
People dying in America, we got to give it to Israel so they get free universal healthcare. And people have been really getting on Mr. Beast for not saying anything about it. You know, as the internet charity guy who gives money to impoverished people.
All right, okay. I was about to say, like, as a creator, I don't feel like it's just because you're on the internet, you have to talk about certain things. And I really feel the same way. Even with Mr. Beast, like, I know he's helping people. Like, what do y'all? People forget.
What do y'all want?
You know, this is the.
What do y'all want from me?
People forget that this is a human being. This isn't God. This
Real
is,
life.
You know, this isn't Trump. He's not in a position where bro, he's out here. He's doing the things that he's doing. He's right. He's wrong sometimes. He's right other times. He's over here, bro. How many African kids have you helped to get water recently? How many of y'all have went down and even cared to try to figure out something out for African kids? You haven't. So it's like,
nigga, I save my water, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I don't leave that tap dripping. That's how I help these fellow African kids out here.
It's one of those things where,
you know what I'm saying? Somebody, you know,
alone, bro.
Everybody contributing something.
Hey, so what? Why? So
nah, my bad. That was a troll. My bad. That was a troll.
Tell me what you feel about this. Like, come on, bro. I don't. If they don't want to talk about that, don't make them talk about that. That's the same thing about. It's the same thing with like what Kai in regards to why he ain't donate to the team water thing. You don't like kids? Well, like, bro, no, that's not what it is. It's just, you know, I'm protecting what I have going on in my situation. I have those conversations with the people that I love, and that's just what it is, bro.
All over the world.
I do not like that.
It's kind of expected by his audience to happen.
It's not likable.
Say nothing for real. He could just have a little donation next to all the donations he's done. But as of now, he hasn't done it. And there was also this stream last month where Mr. Beast was doing a charity with Aiden Ross and XQC, where Free Palestine gets said, and he's dead silent and kind of looks like he's held back by something.
I didn't mean to scream at you. Free Palestine. What'd you say? Dr. McNugget.
You just know a million things flashed through his mind in this moment. He thought of the worst. Feastables being yanked off 7-Eleven shelves. His channel getting banned by the Trump censorship hammer for teaching kids wokeness. My prediction is he had talks with
the fact that saying Free Palestine, like, this is why you gotta also respect people like in XQC's position, people that like, yeah, I get my money, I do my thing. I'm not trying to be the biggest in the, when you're trying to be the biggest in the world and take over the world and revolutionize the internet and certain things, and I need these positions of power. Unfortunately, this is how you gotta move. But when you're XQC, a Bruce, a me, goddamn, you just say, shit, nigga, you feel me? Free Palestine, goddamn.
Free Palestine, goddamn.
That's how you feeling. That's how you feeling.
That's what it is.
Probably told him not to do it because it's too politically.
That's what it is.
But for people saying it's because he doesn't mention politics, Mr. Beast donated $150,000 to organizations when the BLM protests were going on, and also said Black Lives Matter, which
what's going on, buddy? You tired?
Is a
long day, nigga.
Political movement. So
you about to swallow that camera whole, buddy?
I'm not sure how much that's
some sand, bro.
I'm not even saying this to discount all the charitable things Mr. Beast has done. And
what are you saying?
But now that his brand is bigger, he's definitely more reluctant to get into issues like this, as you can see. I guarantee too, when the conflict's over after like 5 or 10 years, he's gonna finally speak on it. I say it was an awful, terrible tragedy and everything, but when he gets asked on why he didn't speak about it in the time, he's just gonna say, well, I mean, you know, I just didn't know the facts. This is like the go-to for every war that's happened, including in World War II. This is one of the biggest political issues in the world right now, and we're in the most connected time, so I don't know if people can get away with this anymore like they used to. It's also a problem with someone like Mr. Beast, where you become so big and are a brand yourself, that you lose all personality and become soulless in a sense. I genuinely could not tell you the last time
become a system.
From Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast is a system within himself.
On a stream, really,
come on.
Because when you see him on one of these streams and he like fucking X-ray, he said, oh yeah, fuck this or whatever, boom bam. I'm like, oh wow. You kind of forget, because again, these niggas, they get to a certain area, a point in their life where they almost just become like ideas. They're just ideas. They're not really human.
Yo,
they're just ideas.
You're an idea. You're so big. You're an idea. What are you talking about, Astro? What?
You like Feastables?
That's crazy.
No. Kill yourself.
What?
Yeah. These kids don't know anything about Mr. B6000. Imagine he's been keeping him dormant inside, and he's.
They don't know about a lot of things.
Hey, what up, boy? Speed, dog. Look at this nigga's speed, dog. Nah. You think this nigga's probably a demon inside, bruh? Look at what he's hiding inside of himself, bruh. Damn! Nah, he looks demented, bro. What? Look at the nostrils, dog. They're not even the same size in this picture, dog. Yo, my boy Speedy, dog. Like, he really let the demon out for sure, buddy. For sure. Damn.
Right there used to be a go-to. That, the F word, not fuck. Not that. The other one.
The other one.
Just saying.
The other one? Other one?
Just calling.
Wait, the other one though. The one that starts with FAG. That other one.
Niggas gay.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Since you said niggas gay, yeah, okay. It must be that one. Hey, my friends are out here to come and visit me, man. Did you hear that? Hey, man, that's my best friend, man. He came to check me out type shit. Damn.
People will be saying it.
Okay, that's a troll. I'm not. I don't need therapy. Okay, I'm straight. Like that's just the thunderstorm. Okay, that's the sound of the thunder. Right? It's not. I'm not delusional. Oh, things are my friends. The rain is my friend. The trees, I hug them. The bees and birds are my bouncers.
Now, but saying things like retard.
No, it's not that.
There's a few things, bro. You can like that now you say a little bit too much or too loud a certain way.
It's over. It's over.
You feel me?
I feel you.
One of the things that
Look at that. Nah, Speedy was scary there.
Have to have a personality to stick out and grow their audience. With actors, you get fed a script and show emotions of a random character on screen. So it doesn't matter if the actor actually has zero personality. Which is why when you lose that personality as a creator that people fell in love with, you start to disconnect with your audience. A good example of someone who I think does it well while changing themselves for the better is Speed. When Speed first started blowing up, he straight up got famous for
my boy Speed, man.
The most wild he could for the clip. 2021 Speed was a different beast. I don't think someone could have a come up like
what?
He did in 2025 nowadays. Over time though, as he grew up and matured, he still kept the
same Speed crazy dog.
Without all the wild he was doing.
What the hell?
I assume he probably looks back at some clips and cringes at how he was acting. And with Speed, you don't normally see people complaining about Speed holding back for sponsorships compared to Mr. Beast or Kai. Because he still feels authentic, just mature now. In a way, I do kind of understand why someone like Mr. Beast or Kai may hold back on saying certain things. For example, what I was saying
protect the bag.
Palestine. He may be able to
protect the bag.
Say it, but it could risk potentially losing sponsorships, meaning
that's what I'm saying.
Having to fire employees, and then that person's life is ruined over what he said. But if you chose that path where you want to grow your brand and there's now a risk of you having to be inauthentic, then people are gonna notice, and eventually it could lead to making things worse. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Let me know how much subs y'all.
Shout out boy Tommy. Oh yeah.
Shout out that boy Tommy.
I'm about to switch though. I'm about to be a team.
Shout out boy Astral Dior. Hey yo, pull up my Twitch. Nah. This is the part where everybody plugs they shit, right? Nah, you already with the plug. I ain't gonna lie. Everything, every other one of my platforms just lead to YouTube, right? I could lead y'all to my TikTok. I could lead y'all to my Facebook. Lead y'all to my IG, etc. My Rumble, all that kind of things, man. You know what I'm saying? We tapped in all over this show, man. You know what I mean? But with that being said, man, y'all tap in. You know, give this channel a like for a change. Give this channel a little bit of a comment. What you think about what we reacted to right now. I will hop straight into the YouTube formula, the audiobook, right? Since it was suggested in the video that I just watched by Astral Dior, the YouTube formula, how anyone can unlock the by Daryl Eves audiobook. Let's get to it. So I guess it's about YouTube algorithms, how you can like really stand out, blah blah blah, just YouTube motivational stuff. Let's see what it's about. Brought to you by Google Books, Google Play Books.
Ascent Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents the YouTube.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and ride out with this one. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this out. With the I'm gonna go ahead and lay this out with the intermission layout, so that you know what I'm saying. You just hop onto this, and then straight after that, man, it's good night, right? See y'all on the next one, buddy. Cheers.
How anyone can unlock the algorithm to drive views, build an audience, and grow revenue, by Daryl Eves. Narrated by Tom Parks. Publisher's note: in this audio edition, you will hear references to figures present in the print and ebook formats of the book. Limit of liability, disclaimer of warranty. While the publisher and author have used their best efforts in preparing this book, they make no representations or warranties with respect to the accuracy or completeness of the contents of this book, and specifically disclaim any implied warranties of merchantability or fitness for a particular purpose. No warranty may be created or extended by sales representatives or written sales materials. The advice and strategies contained herein may not be suitable for your situation. You should consult with a professional where appropriate. Neither the publisher nor author shall be liable for any loss of profit or any other commercial damages, including but not limited to special, incidental, consequential, or other damages.
Hey everyone, Daryl Eves here. I'm the author of the YouTube Formula, and I want to personally thank you for buying this audiobook. It means so much to me for multiple reasons. Now, the first thing is I'm obsessed with learning. I love learning. I just can't get enough of it. And I believe knowledge should be open source. If we're going to really change and impact the world, it needs to be open for everyone to learn. I put a lot of time, energy, and effort in writing this book so that you can understand YouTube. You can unlock the algorithm. You can get the views that you deserve. You can grow that audience and even money. Now, I need to apologize for something, and I really feel bad for this because here I took all this energy and effort writing a book, but you're not going to hear me reading my own book. And I want to explain why. In the YouTube Formula, you're going to hear about a project of mine where we were able to break the all-time crowdfunding record in film and television, and now I'm a CEO, co-founder, executive producer of a TV show, and we're entering in our third season. You're going to read a lot about how we developed the audience in Chapter 18. I'm really excited to have you learn about The Chosen. With my spare time, I love teaching and mentoring, and that's why I put this book together. And so I actually have a mentoring program called Channel Jumpstart, and I designate only so many hours a week answering their questions, doing group coaching, and helping them really succeed. And it's all the stuff that you're going to learn here in the book. But I really wanted to read this book, but I didn't have the time. I just didn't have the time. And so I actually had to hand that off to someone else to read, but the content is mine, and you're going to learn so much. And I can't wait for you to have this knowledge that I've gained so that you can be successful on YouTube, that you can really unlock that algorithm, drive those views, build the audience, and grow your revenue. Enjoy.
Forward. Everyone should have a YouTube channel. Literally everyone, but especially brands. When I see brands that don't have a presence on YouTube, I think they're insane. It's unfathomable that anyone isn't capitalizing on the opportunity there. It's the most coveted job in America, and with good reason. It is quite literally a gold mine. When I was a kid, I watched YouTube all the time. It was always my dream job. I didn't want to be an astronaut or a doctor. I couldn't envision a world where I wasn't a YouTuber. I started my channel in 2012 and only got 40 subscribers my first year. Now, I have one of the fastest growing channels in the world. I gained more than 15 million subscribers in 2019 alone with just over 4 billion video views. And it's still growing every day. If you are just getting started on YouTube, do not expect to pull any type of viewership in your first year. If this isn't something you can accept, don't start. But if you can, then you need to do this. Make 100 videos. It doesn't matter what they are because they will be terrible, but do something you like doing. Your first 10 videos will be garbage. Then make 10 more. These will also be garbage, and so will the next 10. But eventually, things will start to improve. You'll get better little by little. The best way to improve your content is to make content and see what people like. Then you'll notice something with your 101st video. It will be in a whole different league from your first video. You will still be a long way from good content, but it will be better than your first video was. It took me hundreds of videos over several years before I got good at it. I had been making YouTube videos for 2 years and still didn't make good quality videos, even though I thought they were good at the time. I was like so many creators. I thought the algorithm hated me because I wasn't getting subscribers and views. But in reality, my content wasn't good enough. In fact, my videos were horrible, like most YouTube videos are. Most YouTubers have their priorities backward. They spend all their time thinking about the algorithm in their first 100 videos when they should really be thinking about how to make better content geared toward the viewer. Unless you're the rare YouTuber who has created content professionally, you're probably average, at best, at making content. You don't go from entertaining nobody to entertaining millions in a day. It's hard work and a slow, progressive workup. And it should be, because if you got millions of viewers overnight, you wouldn't know how to handle them. Every video is your competitor, so you have to keep putting in the effort to keep your content relevant and competitive. Viewers have to pick between videos every time they go to YouTube, and they'll choose the better video without a second thought. Make your video the better video. If a video from your channel from 6 months ago doesn't make you want to barf because of how much better you are at making content now, you're doing it wrong. I can't even stand watching my videos from 6 months ago because I am so much better at making content now. I can see how bad my old videos are. They could have been so much better. I'm depressed even thinking about those videos. There is a huge opportunity on YouTube for brands. If every brand knew what I know, they could get 100 times the viewership they get on television for the same cost. They should be giving creators like me their advertising budget to make YouTube videos around their brand. I'll give you an example. If I was Coca-Cola, I could build a pyramid of 1 million Coca-Cola cans. Or I could make a video called, "I filled my friend's house with 1 million cans of Coca-Cola." These are both banger ideas that would get a ton of views if done right. This was free, Coca-Cola. Next time you can pay me, LOL. Videos like these could lead to millions upon millions more return than TV spends, and it's exponentially cheaper. And seriously, who really watches TV commercials anyway? Everyone picks up their phones during commercials. If brands want to get real visibility, they have to get off of TV. What do you think people do, especially anyone under the age of 30, when the ads start rolling on TV? They pull out their phones and quit paying attention. They're not watching your commercial. Their attention has been moved to Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok. Tweets spike during TV commercials. And people don't put their phones down until the commercials are over and their show or sporting event comes back on. 3 times fewer people skip a brand deal on YouTube than they do on TV, because people are usually watching from their phones. They don't have a second phone to grab when they come across an ad or brand deal on YouTube, so they watch it. And they're watching a YouTuber they watch all the time, so they are also less likely to skip because they trust these YouTubers. I have more eyeballs on my content every week than the Super Bowl, and I have a personal connection with my viewers who have built trust in me. This audience trust value is worth so much more than an impersonal celebrity or athlete appearance in a TV commercial. Brands shell out more than $5 million for 30 seconds crammed in with a bunch of other ads during the Super Bowl. With YouTubers like me, you could get 10 to 15 minutes of undivided attention centered on your brand for way cheaper. Then you can get the viewers to go watch more videos and interact with your brand in other ways if you're really smart about it. It's a no-brainer. You're quite literally insane if you're not capitalizing on the opportunity here. Business execs think they know more than the YouTuber, especially if the YouTuber is very young. They want to control their integration, giving YouTubers a list of talking points to read verbatim with a call to action at the end. While this works to an extent, brands would convert exponentially more and see greater brand awareness and exposure if they let the YouTubers be themselves. A brand should say, here's a bunch of money. Do what you do to connect with your viewers, as you've done on literally hundreds of videos with hundreds of millions of views. Do what you think would work best to get our brand talked about or our product sold. We trust you. Brands who give the creative license to YouTubers and let them talk naturally like they normally would with their audience are getting more brand exposure and ROI than they could in any other way. Guaranteed. And they should quit focusing on views, but on what kind of impression they left. Will they remember you? Or will they hear another sleazy sales pitch? Let me give you an example of the power of a YouTuber. I created an app called Finger on the App. I announced on my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat that everyone who downloaded and put their finger on the app at a certain time would have the chance to win $25,000. All you had to do was be the last person with your finger still on the app. The app was only available on iPhones and only in America. Even with these limitations and without even trying, I had 1.5 million people install the app. I hadn't even promoted it on my YouTube channel, which at the time had more than 37 million subscribers. In contrast, a newcomer to the mobile video world, Quibi, launched around the same time as my app, but they had a $1.7 billion budget. Guess how many installs they got? Only 300,000 on the first day. Finger on the app was inherently cool, so people talked about it. It naturally went viral. This is how businesses should pitch things. Change your mentality from wanting to get the most views to wanting to be the most talked about. My app was trending everywhere. I created a social footprint, and it all happened because I owned the app myself and had the control to spread the message my way. Brands come along and think they know better, but they would be so much more successful if they let YouTubers do what they do best. We know how to go viral. We know this digital world inherently because it's what we've lived and breathed our whole lives. We know how to get your brand talked about naturally. This is way more powerful than a pointless view. YouTube isn't going anywhere. Google's parent company, Alphabet, and Google's Android operating system funnel so much crazy traffic to Google-owned YouTube. These companies have so much power and an unfathomable amount of cash that YouTube can't be a fad because of this. It's worth putting effort into something with such secure staying power. A lot of YouTube content is subpar now, but people will start to figure it out, and it will be more competitive and expensive as time goes on. Figure it out now. If you picked this book, it's because you're already on YouTube or you are thinking about being on YouTube. Hopefully, I've helped you understand that you absolutely should be on YouTube. You'd be nuts not to be. The opportunity to make money, grow a business, and spread a message is so huge, whether you're a regular person like me or a big brand. And this book has every element you'll need to do just that. I first met Daryl Leaves in Dallas, Texas, for the sole purpose of talking about YouTube. I was working hard to achieve my dream of becoming the world's biggest YouTuber when I came across Daryl's YouTube channel. I knew I had to meet him because he knew stuff I needed to know.